Shari, kunne, hapki. Hi everybody, John Gill here with another lesson for yellow 8 techniques to go to yellow 8, the white belt kicking to go to yellow 8. Also basic kicking for those who are just doing the basic self-defense course as well. Some people are doing the basic self-defense course, others are doing the full Hapkido all the way to black belt, online course as well, which is the best thing to do if you can, and maybe you become an instructor one day yourself. But you have to pass the gradings, of course, and then, which is video gradings, all the way to provisional black belt, called Bodan provisional black belt. Then from there, your first dan, or in America they call it degree, black belt, is done live with myself in person at quite a few locations around the world. You come to one of the boot camps and do that at some stage when you're on your holidays, all right? So come and join us for a boot camp. All right, first one, remember, chumbi, ready position. We do right back stance. Hey! Now I'm doing a non-aggressive stance, not the closed fist, because that's obvious then, you know, to them. If you're standing with a stranger, talking to them and not really sure of them, just give yourself some distance, keep your hands up and talk with your hands. Apparently Italians do a lot of this with their hands, all right? It's a traditional thing, but it's good because it keeps your hands up and it's expressive, and you can then block if something came down that happened, all right? Something violent, like try to punch you or grab you and they trick you into talking to them or whatever, and then get the hands up. You can't stand there talking to someone like this, can you? All right, so we go right back stance. Everything in Hapkido we do is for a purpose. Whether it's a non-violent technique to get away from, a grab and a hold, or a more serious, where they're choking you, punching you, knifing you, weapon, any weapon, then we have to hit eyes, nose, throat, groin, knees. We don't do the fancy stuff, but the fancy stuff, when I say fancy stuff, I mean it's practical given the right circumstance. A drunk grabbing you that doesn't mean any harm. Maybe it could be a domestic violence situation, unfortunately, that could escalate if you actually hit them. You can get out of it without hurting the perpetrator, or also sexual harassment as well, workplace sexual harassment, and of course bullying, which happens for kids and adults, where they, physically grabbing you. Okay, you can get them away without actually hurting them. All right. Okay, so the kicks for here, right back stance up, white belt to go to yellow 8. First one's a lower cross kick, straight in across from here. Ready? And we do. Follow me. So the action is hey, and notice I'm looking forward. Hey. Is that Silver Street? All right, so caught that. So from here again, hey! All right? So follow along slowly. 1, make sure we'll warm up first, dynamic stretching, warming up first. 2, and just do everything slowly. 3, 4, hey! Change stance. So this is a follow along home training course. 1, so I'm hitting in step in here. 1, follow along. 2, 3, hey! 4. Right back stance up. That's called lower cross kick. Very simple. Won't put them down, but certainly distract them. So you're hitting into the knee or the shin bone, the shin into the shin or the knee, and then they might loosen their grip, for example, and then you can strike with the hands. Always use your hands, as in fist, knife hand, palm, back fist, elbow, before using your feet. Because the chance are with your feet, unless you're very experienced martial art, is that you could miss. Having said that, the kicks can lead you into a better position too. You might kick, they might miss, but then I could follow up with a hand, for example. So that was lower cross kick. This is lower outer kick. Maybe the person's over here, so we go this way. Okay, so from here, lower outer kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 1, and then increase the pace as you go. 2, 3, 4. Key up. So when you're practicing home, key up on the last one. All right? You can also do this to music as well at home, or while you're watching TV, whatever you want to do. But key up's good. It just, a bit more dynamic. All right? So once you get the right technique, everything has to be dynamic, as fast as you can. And that includes kicking and retracting back as well, so they don't grab your leg, you know? See how that's why it's called a snap kick, for example, and that's the next kick we're doing. Right back stance up, front snap kick. All right, so lift the knee up and kick out with the ball of the foot. Ready, we'll do it together. 1, 2, notice I'm keeping my hands up, I'm not dropping them down. 3, 4. Now to get this right kick, you pull your toes up. Just walk around with on your heels for a minute, like this. Feels funny, and pull the big toe up. That then gets you the ball of the foot. So if you are kicking in a bag, hey, you're not using your toes. All right? So from here, have a bag at home. Great, we'll get those dummies as I mentioned before with the arms, so you can practice your joint twists and grabs as well, so that will help if you can't get a real person to practice with. All right? I'm sure you can. Amongst your family, work together, or neighbours can come in and join you on the course. Okay, so from here, all right, front snap kick, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Change. So I'm increasing the level as we go, once you get the right technique. Left back stance. So left back stance is from here, that would be in line with the foot here, and I'm about 70% of my weight back, okay? So from here, 1, 2, 3, hey! 4. Change. You can do whatever count you want. You can do 10, 5, whatever you want. But just, I think 4 is a good even number, but you can do 5, you can do 6, 8, whatever you want in your own time. That's the idea in this training course. You can stop the video, work on that technique for a while, come back to the video, go to the next one. It's perfect to do this in your own time. And if you do go to a local martial arts school, once you're doing my course, you'll feel more comfortable. You'll really feel as you know what you're doing. Because a lot of people, I don't know, it's getting a bit, they feel a bit, embarrassed, or they, think everyone's watching them, which they're not. When martial arts schools, everyone's focusing forward, they're not really watching. And they understand what it's like being a beginner. They were once a beginner, right? This was once a white belt, okay? A black belt is a white belt that never gave up, okay? And then you go through the dans, okay? I'm 8th dan, or 8th degree, they call it in America, in both Hapkido Taekwondo, and I'm lucky I was taught by one of the best in the world, Grandmaster Sung Soo Lee, now Senior Grandmaster Sung Soo Lee, 89 years young, still going strong, not far from my dojo here in Hornsby he lives, so it's really fantastic to catch up again with him regularly, and he's just a great man, and it's been a great journey with under Taekwondo Jidokwan and Hapkido Muhakwan. Okay, Chumbi, right back stance up. This is called 45 angle front snap kick. The attacker comes in from the side. Hey! Hey! Unfortunately, if you're at 2-on-1, a lot of my, the demonstrations for the self-defense, originally particularly, I was doing a lot of 2-on-1s, and then we'd have one person attacking you here, and the other person comes in or whatever. That's where it's for. That's what it's for. Okay, where they come in from the angle, maybe this guy's aggressive, if you're unfortunate enough to get into 2-on-1, which we will be teaching you 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 group defense and different lessons as well, and as part of this course. So we'll cover everything. You'll get, that's why it's called Hapkido, the complete art of self-defense, the original mixed martial art, all right? So from here, comes in here. Hey! It's called 45 angle or twisting kick. I come up and twist out. All right, so let's do it together. 1, 2, I'm breathing, out. 3, 4, 8, chain stance. Now I lift up as I'm going to do a front kick there. 1, and I twist out 45-degree angle. That's what's called 45-degree angle front snap kick, also known as twisting kick, where I twist out. 2, now so my eyes are still forward because I'm two attackers. Obviously, in real situations, there's only one person I'll be looking there, but I'm just say this guy's coming at me here and I've got someone else coming at me here. I can take them at the same time. 3, hey! Chain stance. So that's 45 angle front snap kick. Now, lower circular kick, okay? So again, 45 angles from here. Hey! all right? Lower circular kick is from here, taking their leg, hey! It's like a lower turning kick, jump forward, hey! So in reality, if you do an analogy, from here, imagine playing soccer or football, as they say in Britain. Australia, we call it soccer. From here, because we have football already, rugby league, rugby union, all right? And Aussie rules. So from here, circle. Just take their foot, but come back. Just take their leg out. So they might have a leg here. You sweep the legs. It's a lower circular kick. Just do it slowly first. 1. Jump forward. 2. 3. Hey! 4. Change stance. 1. Just do it slowly. 2, like kicking the soccer ball there in the goal this time. 3. Hey! 4. Change stance. Key up is really important. It does give you more power, keeps your breathing going. Less likely to feel fear because it pumps you up. All right? Basic self-defense, we often teach the word no. No! No! So it attracts attention, it gets you pumped up, you know what I mean? Rather than help, that was not going to work. You've got to have a positive aspect to, if you're in it, you've got to, fight or flight. If you can't flight, you can't get out of there, as they say, fight or flight. You've got to fight. I don't like the word fight as in fight back. You didn't start it, so you're not starting a fight. Fight back, self-defense, self-protection, good words. But you should be angry if someone's trying to take your life away or rape you or attack you, obviously. So you've got to get, aggressive in your own way against that. That's why in the gradings and all my tournaments, I in my mind, I'm pretending I'm really being attacked. So I get a little bit angry, Because I do have an inner anger about people, to be honest, people attacking other people. It started when I saw, vulnerable girls being, some friends had been raped and had to teach them self-defense to empower them. It's too late then. But they got empowered. But you've got to do prevention's better than cure. You've got to do a women's self-defense course or self-defense before it happens. If you never have to use it, great. Just gives you a lot more empowerment and safety, and you feel more confident. It's good for your health. You're doing good body workout. It's amazing. It's the world's best personal development system. So do it. Martial arts is fantastic. Traditional martial arts. Okay? Now, from here, you don't have to jump in a ring or anything. Just come and do traditional martial arts. Hapkido, Taekwondo. In America, there's a lot of Kenpo. There's a whole bunch of stuff, basic general karate, Aikido, Jiu-Jitsu, whole bunch of them. Hapkido encompasses a lot, if you really need to know. It's got low kicks, midsection kicks. We don't do high kicks as much. That's more for our Taekwondo. The kids love it, like, and jump kicks and things. That's more of a sport, it's Olympic sport. But really, the practical kicks, low to midsection. That's it. And very effective for self-defense. All right? Complete art of self-defense. Now, next one. So from there, you've got lower cross kick, lower outer kick, front snap kick, 45 angle front snap kick. All right? Now, sliding front snap kick. Now, in self-defense, you are allowed to do a preemptive strike. I'll explain what that means. Preemptive strike is if somebody comes up like this or like this at you, you are allowed to hit them first. You don't have to wait till they swing. That's why I'll teach you jamming later on. We actually stop the blow before it even happens. That's another section. All right, do it one at a time. We're hoping to do this training 1 syllabus a month, perfect that. Then you go on to the next one the next month, perfect that. And you can do a video grading every month if you want to, or whenever you think you're ready. But I don't want you to fail you, so you'll wait till you're ready first, all right? And go from there. And come to our boot camps as well. Okay, so sliding front snap kick. Someone's either charging at me or being aggressive, and I haven't got time to jump out of the way. That's what you should normally do, by the way. Someone can't get out of the way. But if I don't have time, suddenly I just, bam, I can meet them with force, rather than curdle if you didn't know anything. So I'd be here and slide up. Hey! Hey! Tiro trot, we face the other way. Hey! Hey! All right? So practice sliding front snap kick. I'll do it slowly. Step, slide up, kick. So I've got my ball of the foot. All right? Toe. All right? Sliding front snap. So let's do that together. And let's just warm into it, let's just increase the pace on every 4. You can do it, as I said before, you can do as many as you want. But I think 4 is a good number. And then you can go back over it again if you want to, each kick. But do it slowly first. 1, 2, getting close to the camera here. 3, 4. Hey! Put a key up. 1. I'll do it from the side. I'll do it from the side a little bit. I think if the video goes from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Gut, okay? So you can do it either way. I just want to show the right technique. So the main thing is lift the knee up. On all kicks, lift the knee up. Then you can kick any kick from there. Turning kick, side kick, back kick, everything. Front kick, etc., okay? Or back kicks this way, actually. So we do each kick for each level. Perfect those kicks before you go on to the next level, all right? Okay. All right, so that's sliding front snap kick. They're the kicks you need to learn to go from white belt to yellow 8. Next video will be yellow 8 to yellow 7. Tension, charakunne, hapki. We'll see you in the next one.